there, welcome to 8 Days to Feel Good Now. My name's Sally Crawley and this is your introductory video. I'm so pleased that you've decided to join me, and hopefully working together we're going to really get down to it, and within the 8 days you are going to be feeling much better than you are today. This video is just the basics really of what the course is actually foundation wise built on. And it will just talk you through some of the things that are going to happen so you know what to expect. Hopefully you'll be relaxed and comfortable because you've already met me and we can take this journey together. So, a little bit about me. My life has had its ups and downs. In 2016, I have to say, it was probably one of my most difficult years. Very interesting because in February I ruptured my Achilles doing martial arts. And then 4 weeks after that, I had a heart attack. And as if that wasn't quite enough, 8 weeks after that, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. Now, I have to say that actually, whilst those things individually and then put together are really difficult to come to terms with, I actually can see the benefits that I've got out of it. And I now find that I really enjoy living my new normal. I have been a therapist and a life coach since 2007, and actually I've worked with hundreds and hundreds of people, but the most important person that I've had to work with in the last few years is myself, which is what actually gave me the idea of putting this course together for you. I use lots of techniques throughout my work with other people, and in the next 8 days I'm going to share some of the real basic ones with you that will help you begin to get back your new normal. Included in this course is a Facebook group. It's private. It will only be for the people that are taking this course. There will be some people that may have started the journey before you and some people that will be starting the journey after you. But it's a community to support each other. And if you want to look for it on Facebook, it's 8 Days to Feel Good Now. And the 8 is the number 8 and the 2 is the number 2. But you can also find the link in your email that you will have received with this video today. So change is one of the most constant things in our lives. It's happening all the time to us. It has happened ever since we were born and will continue to happen to us until we eventually die. You don't get used to it. It's not about coming to terms with it in any way apart from being flexible and able to adapt with the changes that are happening in your life. This gives you resilience to be able to actually move forward and make the most out of the experiences that you are going through and have gone through. This course is actually based on 6 attitudes that I realised that I needed through my recovery, and I'm going to share them with you. And each day I'm going to share a technique and an activity that I want you to do, and I'll also explain to you which of the attitudes that actually will give you hope and help in. So there are 6, as I said. The first one is acceptance. Very important, I found. Once I'd accepted, it was a very, very good starting block. Then energy. And then the third one is hope. The 4th one is purpose. The 5th one is confidence. And the 6th one is direction. So I'll tell you a little bit more about each one of them. Acceptance. For me, acceptance was about accepting the situation that I was in. It was also about accepting me as I was, because I was different. I had to get used to and come to terms with what was now and what is now, and any of the limitations that I had to live with. And that doesn't mean to say that they limited me or were going to hold me back, but I had to accept them before I could start moving forward. And I know a lot of friends that I was supported by at that time would often hear me say, it is what it is. Energy. In this case, I'm actually talking about emotional energy. It's the energy to fuel your recovery, both physically and emotionally. It gives you the motivation to want more than just settling for what you've got. It makes you want to grow and develop. And to live each day. To live each day as if there was no tomorrow, because it may not come, and your tomorrow, if it does come, may be different to what you expect. Hope. I needed hope, and hope is something that got me moved out of that why me situation. I have to say that I'm actually quite aware of my own internal dialogue. So I really try not to allow myself to wallow in the why me's, because I know that they won't move me anywhere. Hope helped me connect with people and with the situations that were around me. I realised I may have pain and discomfort, but I didn't have to suffer. Purpose. Oh my goodness, purpose. When I realised what it was that I wanted to do with my life once I'd got myself healed physically and started on my journey of emotional recovery, I was just so energised. I was so excited. It was like being reborn again, I suppose. It felt like I had a reason for my existence, a purpose. And I love that feeling of being in the zone, and some people might know it as being in flow, where time has no meaning. Purpose was my vision for life, and it was the drive for me to want to achieve it. But I needed confidence. Confidence in myself, confidence in the things around me. After going through my heart attack and then my breast cancer, I became terrified. I didn't want to leave the house, and I didn't know that I had anything to give to the world. I didn't think I had enough confidence. But slowly, I built it up, and I pushed myself little by little out of my comfort zone, so that my comfort zone that was uncomfortable gradually increased to become a little more comfortable each time I did something. I have to say, I've even walked on hot coals now, so yeah, I get outside. And direction. I had purpose, as I said, but direction is important because it's knowing where to start. It's like a journey. You have to know where to start, where you're going to go, what road, what path you're going to take to get you there, so that you can measure it. I have been through stressful and physical and emotional situations, and I needed to focus on where I wanted to be and the next steps in the process. And so I am going to share all of those with you. And what I will say to you guys is transformation. You can and you will transform. You have done many, many times before, and you will do many, many times coming forward. I promise you, transformation is definitely going to be coming your way. So what's going to happen? What's your stuff? What are you going to get from me? Well, each day you're going to receive an email. It should only take a minute or two for you to read through. There'll be links to some downloads that you may need for the day's activities. There'll be a link to another video, and there'll be some instructions about preparation, just so you know what's going to happen. In the link to the video, it's going to be one similar to this today. It's going to be roughly 15 minutes long, hopefully not too much longer, because I do know how to chat. And each of the activities that I talk to you about, when you do them, will take anywhere between 5 to 30 minutes. So do make sure that you commit and find the time to do it. This is for you. Obviously, the videos, you can pause them if you get distracted, you can rewind them if you want to, you can watch them multiple times. It's just for you, because sometimes we can get a bit distracted or maybe not feel in the mood when we start. So hey, you can put them off till a little bit later. And if you do actually find that you don't do the videos every day, you can of course binge watch anytime. I do that with Netflix. So downloads. You, in this video, below the comments, you'll find that there is a link to your journal. There is a link to your own personal journal in your email as well. You don't have to use it, but it's handy to have by you, because there is some instructions and some reminders of the techniques and the attitudes that I've talked to you about today, and will do so going forward. But you could use your laptop, you could use your iPhone, you could go out and buy yourself a lovely little notebook if you wish, but definitely have something to write in, so you can take notes through the stuff that I'm talking about, and that you can keep notes about the activities that you do with me. So it's all about you now. So one of the things I want you to become aware of when you're working through things is what you're saying to yourself in your head. If you hear yourself saying, I know this already, I've heard it before, it doesn't work, I've tried it, please just put them to one side and have a go. Be open and be curious. It's different strokes for different folks, I find, in life, and some techniques might work for some, other techniques for others. But if you don't try them, you won't know. And in the order that we're going to be doing them over the 8 days, it might just make that difference for you. So remember, knowing is one thing, doing is another. You've got to be in it to win it. How many times we hear that? Well, you must take action. It's all very well, I can tell you what to do, but if you don't do the actions, my magic wand isn't going to do it for you. In fact, I don't even have a magic wand. You need to commit, find some time, find some space, and put aside 15 minutes to watch the video and half an hour to do the activities each day. You are worth it. Your life is worth it. Feeling good now is worth it. Invest in yourself. You are definitely worth it. And remember to join your community. As I said, it's a private Facebook group. It's there for all of us to be there together, to encourage each other, to commiserate with each other, to discuss the techniques and how things are going. It's your community of people around you. You may want to sit back and watch just for a little while. Some of us like to do that. Others of us might like to just jump straight in with 2 feet and participate and encourage and chat with each other. Everybody in the group wants to feel good now. So whilst our experiences may all be very, very different, ultimately we all want the same thing. Why not invite a friend? Accountability is so important, and that's one of the reasons that the Facebook group has been formed for you. Being able to be accountable means that you know that you're going to have to tell somebody, talk to somebody, hear about somebody else doing it. So invite a friend. You can watch them together, the videos, you can do the activities together, or do it all separately and then swap notes about it. Again, in the email that came with this video, you'll find that there's a link. So if you know a friend, don't hesitate, email them and share the link with them. They'll definitely begin to feel good now. And remember to get involved with the group. The more you invest, the more you will get out of it. So, actions. Actions. To get yourself ready, you're going to need your journal or your notepad and a pen. Join the Facebook group and introduce yourself. There'll be a post on the Facebook group, so underneath it, just jot in your name and tell us a little bit about you. And I'm sure that others will too. And remember, if you don't get an email from me, to check your junk mail or your spam, because sometimes our emails do get lost in that, as we have found from time to time. And actually, if you want to be 100% sure, you can always add me as a safe sender. So here ends your introductory video. I hope that it's been a lot of use to you and you're getting really ready and anticipating a great video coming to you later. So let's do this together, and I'll see you soon. Thank you for listening, watching and getting involved. Remember to commit and just do it.